They just look over at me, and I'm like this with a towel and just like with ice cream, and it's a coconut ice cream, but it's very like like sticky. So like it was just like, and I was just like, just sitting there, like oh fuck,
That's
and I'm over
exactly
here,
how it was. You were
yeah,
like,
and I was just like, and I couldn't help it, bro. This shit is sticky, so I'm in my mouth like,
oh
fuck,
my
fucking
god,
son,
that's
dude.
so funny, bro.
And I'm just sitting there,
It
and
was
they're
like
like,
perfect timing.
and then, yeah, she's like, yep, that's my
That's
man.
my man, dude. Right? And I was like,
Okay.
what's up, dudes and lady dudes? Welcome back to another freaking episode of the Loft Boys.
Boys, what's going on, everybody?
We got a freaking special edition for you guys. A special edition episode.
Yeah, we got a different venue, obviously.
Yeah,
like,
we got a new studio
yeah,
now.
like the last one wasn't really working out.
Yeah.
You could hear a lot of noises and stuff.
Our
so
lease was up, so
Yeah.
we decided to move. You know what I mean? We're in
a little
freaking
light,
some light, not a big deal.
not a big
No,
deal,
yeah,
especially with our sponsors.
pretty easy move. You know what I mean?
Nothing crazy, but
We're over here in fucking Puerto
yeah,
Rico,
we're in
dude.
Puerto Rico, guys. If you guys don't already know,
Puerto Rico. We're over here in the PR.
What's up,
no big
mommy?
deal. Whatever.
and my boy's learning a couple new phrases.
Hey, mami, ven aquí, mami.
Sucede este.
Este o este?
Yeah, dude. My boy's learning, so
No big deal. Whatever. Brushing up on my Spanish.
yeah. Do we have a sponsor of the week? I think.
Yeah, fucking Puerto Rico, dude.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Yo, shout out
all the
PR.
Boricuas, all the Boricuas out here, fucking.
Orale.
Shout out all the homies from was it down that little plaza, Luquillo, like downtown Luquillo where we were at the other day, with all the little homies just kicking it.
Oh yeah, the Tokyo Drift homies.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, that shit was so tight.
Yeah, dude.
Where was that?
I think it's Luquillo. It's here, but it's like little downtown, like version of their version of.
We were in the fucking trenches, my guy. You know what I mean? We're not these fucking tourists that just like kicking in San Juan. We're over here in the fucking cut. You know what I mean? With the homies playing dominoes with locals and shit.
Taking pictures like this.
My boy had a shiesty on. It was like 90% humidity. It was fucking hot as fuck.
Dudes were wearing like hoodies.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I'm over here like fuck.
It was kind of cool seeing that shit though. Low key, like they were kicking it like just on the block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like dudes were pulling up in their 1996 fucking Toyota Tercels,
Dude.
fucking suicide doors, and like just bumping fucking Daddy Yankee and shit.
Yeah. I mean, before we get into it, I got a couple of beers that we're gonna try. We're gonna do get what you get. I feel like if we don't do this, we're just gonna be ranting. So I'll go first. We don't have a cooler, so.
Yeah, we're free balling it out here,
dude.
you guys. I don't know if you guys are aware.
I got a Zurich Puerto Rican craft beer, 1579 German style Helles lager.
Your boy got a Life in the Clouds NEIPA. What the fuck is it? NEIPA? New England style IPA. Oh shit, okay. They're just making shit up now? That's crazy.
Yeah. Alright, dude.
Salud, brother.
Salud, Bobby. Sounds alright.
So IPA is for damn sure. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Life in the Clouds. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Check it out. Anyways.
Yeah, man. So we've been fucking drinking all this whole time here. Fucking morning beers, shower beers, night beers. It's been a pretty cool experience. Like we were talking about earlier, going to like the little local part of Puerto Rico, and it literally like we were the ones that were the minority there, which was crazy. Like
yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure we stood out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was fucking cool as hell to see that shit. You know what I mean? They were just like kicking it on the block, and it was like a block party, but like everybody's on the sidewalk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody's on the sidewalk.
Safety first.
There was like baddies and shit, just like in mini skirts, like walking around. Like
Everybody
it reminded
was
me,
dressed up, which
bro.
is
It
crazy.
reminded me of like Fast and Furious type shit, just without the cool cars. You know, like they had a Tercel with
They're
suicide
gonna-
doors. And, you know what I mean? That was it.
They're gonna be like, you guys are foreigners, right? And I'll be like, can you drive? Like, I thought somebody was about to, you know.
They were like family.
yeah, dude. Like, if you lose this domino game,
Like they were fucking bumping music from their cars,
Yeah.
but like just kicking it on the block, and everybody was just posted up.
and there's like a corner store that would they would sell drinks. Like,
Yeah.
you go in there and you buy a drink and you can go out
And they're
just-
like drinking them on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and on the
Yeah.
it was like a block party. I thought it was really fucking tight. I didn't know they got down like that out here. So.
No, yeah, and I think that last bartender, I think she might have been a little intimidated by Andrew because this dude paid like $20 for like how many beers did
Bro,
you-
we had like fucking. I bought like 12 beers.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
charged me like $20. I was like, I fucking love Puerto Rico. I'm like, why? I'm like, damn. Yeah, I was buying beers the entire time we were there, and then at the end of the night, I was just like, yo, can you cash me out?
Yeah.
It's $20. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she was keeping track. I think
don't
she was
think so
just
either.
she just kept handing me beers, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
She-
at the end she was just like, "No, just give me $20. You know what I
she
mean?
pockets that shit.
Like one of those, yeah.
Yeah, because the price difference out here isn't much of a difference.
It's
I
the
don't-
same.
it's the same.
Kind of, especially like dinners and shit. We've been spending the same amount of money like out there.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a little cheaper, but
Yeah. No, definitely not. But
tourist tax, I'm pretty sure, plays a big part. you know?
yeah. And then
Just
fucking,
fine.
we went to like the first night we got here. We went to the convenience store to get some beers, dude, and immediately they're like, they're just giving us shots of fucking. Like, you guys want to try this? You want to try this? And he's like, oh, and we have this.
They
too.
gave us like mojitos and like
Dude.
fucking margaritas,
Yeah, and-
sangria.
I think it helps also like that I was kind of speaking Spanish to them.
Yeah, thank God for
Okay.
you, bro.
Dude.
You know what I mean? I
See
will
all the
say.
ladies on the block, cause like, and it was cool too, cause it was like, everybody was like, there was a bunch of women out in the front just chilling, drinking, like older women. They would look like obviously they were locals, and immediately, and I don't know, they love this shit, dude. When you're like, hola, buenas noches, and they're like, hola, and I'm just like, yeah, just like a little fucking acknowledging them. They fucking love that shit. So,
Yeah.
and I try to do that here, but it's like, damn, man, not gonna lie, man, some of the Spanish here is crazy. They're like,
Bro,
and I was just like,
cannot follow it
Simon.
at all.
And then they're
I'm
like,
like,
what?
orale.
They're like, I asked you two things, dog. And I was like, all right. Just walk
You're
away.
like, yes. Yeah.
Both of them. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's really, I'm gonna, not joking, it's really tough to follow.
Yeah.
Like, you know
No.
what I mean? I can get by like, you know, I can understand better than I can speak it.
Mhm.
But here, dude, I cannot follow it.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole different language almost. I know it's
Yeah.
Spanish,
Yeah.
but it's like Puerto Rican Spanish, but it's the accent too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like they mumble. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I can't understand the words.
And the
'cause
thing
they're,
is, it's just
mumbling.
like they're like every person that we've really talked to, it's also like kind of like they're mumbling, like they're speaking in cursive, but also at the same time, they're not saying it loud. Like they're just,
Right.
like, "Oh," and it's like their voice gets low, and I'm like, I
Right.
can't even fucking hear you.
They're
bro.
talking like really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But I think that happens when like, and it happened to us when me, Bianca, and Alexis went to go eat. Like at first they were kind of like slow with the Spanish, but then I was speaking to them in Spanish, and so did Bianca and Alexis. Actually, were speaking to them in Spanish, and I guess they got comfortable, and then they hit us with the fucking, and I was like, no.
Oh, shit,
I was like, I
nah,
don't know
dude.
what's going. I was like, slow it down, dog.
Please.
Just fucking slow mo.
Yeah.
Shit. But it was cool. Like we're not talking shit on it. It was just different. Like it was a cool experience. This whole experience was fucking amazing because we did do a little bit of like the touristy thing. We went to San Juan. That was cool. But he was being a little fussy over here. It was hot. He was not having a
Yeah,
good
I
time.
don't do well like on vacation. I don't do well with like vacation stuff.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? My vacation is this. Like I just want to sit down somewhere and like drink beer.
Yeah.
But like when we were doing like the San Juan shit where we're walking up hills on cobblestones
Yeah.
and like my feet hurt and I'm like it's hot as fuck out here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like sweating and yeah, for me I was being a little grumpy gills,
Wow.
but you know what I mean? Just give me a beer, I'll be fine. You know what I mean?
And it's a beer in like the bottle, the little
a sippy cup.
just you're all holding it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like,
That's
is that
all
a
I need.
40 that he's drinking? Yeah, it's
that's my pacifier. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I was going with.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was sober.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think
so
the
that
sober
plays a
part-
big role.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Give me an ice cold beer so I can like loosen up.
Yeah, like I don't like completely being sober. I was sober then, but also that's why I was like, let's go get like a drink when we went to go eat at the spot where it's like Seun. It was the first.
The Pina colada spot.
Yeah, where it was like that was the first one that they've ever made. Like, or that's where it came from.
That's where they invented Pina coladas. Yeah.
But it's not true, guys. We found out.
We found out that they're liars.
Yeah.
Or I
So-
don't know, whatever.
but that's why I was
nobody
just like-
actually knows. I don't think. Yeah.
But that's why I was just like, let's go get drinks, because
Yeah, I
I
felt
also
better
was
after that.
starting to get a little bit like I need a little sippy sip, you know,
Yeah.
like something, you know.
It was fun though. It was cool. Like I do like the history part of it. You know what I mean? Like seeing like this was built in whatever. Like I like
Yeah.
that. But like the process of it is really draining for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just like, can we like go somewhere? You know what I mean? But whatever.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of this whole experience? Like top 3 moments, maybe.
I would say like yesterday was cool. Like at the rum
Oh, okay.
spot that we went to.
Yeah.
That was tight. Got hella fucking wasted.
Yeah, dude. So did I.
Yeah, that was cool. We did like a little tour of like the distillery
Yeah.
where they do rum here. He's rocking the merch. That spot. Yeah. That was cool. Like even like the history of it. We took like a tour of like the house and the fucking factory and stuff.
Yeah, the place we went to is called Ron de Baralito.
Baralito.
I think I was just drunk the night before when I booked. I thought we booked Bacardi, and I was so convinced like that we booked it. And then when I saw the address, I was even like, oh, it's probably like a parking lot, and they might just take us from here to there. Because I've seen videos where like people are on golf carts and like they're being driven to like Bacardi. So I figured, okay, that's probably like the process. And I was like convinced, like, oh shit, it's gonna be cool. But then when everything started settling, I was like, oh, no. But it was cool. It was cool because I liked it because, and the way Bianca kind of explained it to me too, like, it was more like authentic, like roots of Puerto Rico. It wasn't like, because Bacardi's like Cuban, so it's just like.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. It's just distilled here, but.
Yeah. This is a fucking Puerto Rican
Yeah.
rum. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that place was tight.
Yeah.
And then they were saying
That was
like the
one-
history of like how it got started and like you
That
know,
shit was crazy.
I was like, damn.
It's basically just a rich kid being like, yo, check it out, guys. I made some rum. And they're like, man, this is pretty good. Like, you should sell
you
it.
should make more.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
No.
rich kid doing this as a hobby.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just started making rum and giving it to his homies.
Mhm.
And then became fucking like a Puerto Rican institution
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was tight. I
Yeah.
thought it was super sick.
That was
And we
really
got I got super wasted.
No, we all did, dude. We were pretty fucked up.
Super fucked up.
Because
yeah.
I noticed us kind of getting loud at our table, too.
Yeah. People were like looking over at
Like-
us. Yeah.
damn,
We're like
dude.
talking about like childhood trauma. And like our
They look at our table and we're just like, like
yeah. They're like, what the fuck is going on? And then we start laughing. I don't know.
Yeah, like-
we start laughing and then crying. And yeah, we were super fucked up. It was fun though, dude. I had a good time yesterday.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too much of a good time. But shout out my boy Sebastian.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been showing us around. He's been showing us the cool spots, like the cool, like what to get, what to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
it.
Shit like that. Sebastian's been like hooking us up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
the homie. You know what I mean? Turtle had to have like a stern talking with him last night. It was kind of funny.
I was all crying outside.
We were like, oh fuck. Charisma was like, what are they talking about? I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, he has to have this conversation.
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, I had to.
I was like, Turtle cares. He cares a lot about you, so this conversation needs to happen.
I was like, I'll murder you, but I don't want to.
I was like, I'll fucking kill you where you stand. But please, take care of her.
Yeah, dude. And then I like dabbed him up and I hugged him and then I like licked his side of his head. I was like, I love you. He's all.
You blew in his ear.
Give him wet willy. Don't forget.
there's more where this came from. Yeah. Yeah, shout out Sebastian, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was a good sport this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
We gave him a lot of fucking shit, you know what I mean? But I mean, gotta press him.
Yeah.
Gotta press him, you know what I mean? And he handled it very well, dude.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Me too.
I told you too, bro, like you're gonna end up like loving him.
Yeah.
You know what I
dude.
mean? You're like, I wanna hate him. I'm like, you're gonna end up loving
Yeah.
him, dude. He's a good guy.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. The baralito, the ron.
Barrilito.
And it was
de
crazy
ron.
because it was like we just had maybe like 2.5 drinks, maybe 3.
I had like 5 drinks.
You had 5 drinks?
I drank Alexis's old fashioned.
Okay.
I had 3 of mine. I drank one of Bianca's.
Okay, I drank another one. I think I drank one of Bianca's too.
Yeah.
Jesus, those drinks are strong too.
Yeah, dude, we were like double dipping with our alcohol. They were like, only do 2 ounces. We were like, yeah, sure, 2 ounces. Go, 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 go. 2 ounces of vodka.
Yeah, that was us. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, mine were pretty strong, I will say.
Yeah.
That fucking Mecos de Pepino or whatever the fuck it was called. Or what was it?
I don't know what it was. I think it was like Encanto. The
No,
drink
but-
was called Encanto.
No,
but,
what did you say that it reminded you
Oh,
of?
Mecos de Pitufo.
Petufo, yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, dude, shout out.
Cats.
Shout out Cats.
That's so funny, dude.
But yeah, it did kind of remind me of like
Yeah.
that drink. I felt so stupid every time I ordered that thing, dude, but it was so fucking good.
Can I get a Mecos de Pitufo? A what? Bro, I can't hear you.
You're all whispering it.
Mecos
Yeah.
de Pitufo. They're like, yo, relax.
The
Yeah.
fucking Smurf Jizz drink.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, we kind of had something that was kind of close to that last night.
it was just green. It was Hulk jizz.
It was fire though, but yeah, that one was my favorite.
Mhm.
The old fashioned obviously is
Yeah.
like a classic. You know what I mean?
And those are easy to make too. I've seen the same bottles that they've been using, like the puree shit.
Mhm.
The only thing is like that little cream on top.
Yeah.
It's like egg
Just
whites
coconut and egg
coconut.
white? Yeah, yeah.
It's, yeah, but
Yeah, a lot of those drinks are easy. I realized this weekend too, while we were out here, that
Yeah.
I don't like pina coladas,
yeah.
like at all.
You don't like the piña of it? Like
I
the-
don't like the pineapple taste.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean?
I love pineapple.
Not
I
a
think it's
fan.
because it's like milky. Like it's very like.
Yeah, I
don't know.
think I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think drinks should be milky. Like a is it a Moscow Mule? No, what is it that it's like an actual milk drink? Like a Russian
Yeah, I think the no.
White Russian or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, like
It's like
those I
milk
can't.
and like
Yeah,
vodka or something.
yeah. I was like, what?
I'm cool on that.
Like I'm not eating cereal.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pina coladas. I'm realizing. I realized also that like Puerto Ricans don't say the end of their words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like gracias. They don't say the S at the end. They say gracia.
Gracias.
They're like gracia. You know what I mean? So like any like word, just take the end of it, and
Yeah.
that's like Puerto Rican Spanish.
Yeah.
I realized.
And we were talking. I was talking to them last night. Where like these women were like, will sneak in the "Hola papi, ¿qué quieres?" And I'm like,
Stop it.
whatever you want. She's like, bro, what's your order? But like, papi, like hurry up. And I'm like, stop.
You're
I'm
like,
married.
"Quit it, I'm married.
Like, okay, take my money.
That's just how
It's
they
just
talk.
normal, yeah. But we're just like, what the fuck?
They're like, "Papacito."
But they're so slick with it too, and it's like, with the accent and everything. I'm not gonna lie, that was very attractive. I was like, oh shit.
I love that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Loki.
Yeah, and also on the beach we stole cocos and pineapples.
It was unintentional. We
Yeah.
just didn't realize until we were walking away. Okay.
But you know how your boys are. You
know
know,
what I
we
mean?
from the cut. I mean,
Yeah, it was kind of weird though. Like
Yeah.
they were like, we were trying to get like a fucking pina colada with like a pineapple and like a coconut, whatever, right?
Mhm.
But like they're like, we don't sell alcohol. And we're like, what the fuck? They're like, you got to go buy the alcohol and then we'll
Yeah.
do it for you. So it ended up being like a whole like little mess.
Yeah.
And then when they finally gave us our shit, we were just like, all right, thanks, and we walk away.
Yeah.
But it
I
was like one
so
of the,
clueless.
we
too.
never fucking
Yeah.
we never paid for it. And
Yeah.
we were like, oh shit. But that was it.
And then they had free refills, and we didn't go back.
We didn't go back because we were like, we didn't fucking pay for this.
Yeah,
They're gonna
so-
charge us double.
Yeah, might as well. It's free. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Beaches are cool. The beaches are what they say they are. Like online, they're pretty cool. That beach we went to, I really liked it. A lot of Puerto Rico, like they have parking lots like for their beaches, so they close pretty early. But like you can find yourself like different spots, like the one behind us right now that we're probably about to head out
We're
to
gonna
in a
hit
little
this
bit.
one up for sure.
And yeah, like it's fun, cool. The heat. I mean,
I can't do it.
it's the humidity for me.
The
I think
humidity
the
is
heat-
so crazy. out
Yeah,
here.
I think the heat was okay. Not at the beach, though. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of a diva when it comes to like little things, bro. They saw me.
Turtle's a fucking diva, dude.
When it comes to heat, dude.
He was like, ow.
They're literally having a conversation.
You had the towel over your head
Yeah.
when you're like eating ice
Yeah.
cream and you're like trying to cover yourself with the towel.
Dude, it was literally because Alexis was literally like telling him, I need like as a man, like I need someone who can be like a little gay, but also like switch it to like they can like turn that shit back on like manly or whatever. And then they just look over at me, and I'm like this with a towel and just like with ice cream, and it's like it's a coconut ice cream, but it's very like like sticky. So like it was just like, and I was just like, just sitting there, like oh fuck. And
That's
and I'm
exactly how it was. You were
Yeah.
like,
and I was just like, and I couldn't help it, bro. This shit is sticky, so I'm in my mouth like,
oh my
fucking
god, that's
son, dude.
So funny, bro.
and I'm just sitting there.
it
And
was
they're
like perfect timing.
And then yeah, she's like, "Yep, that's my man."
That's my man, dude.
Like, can it go, please? Fuck.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was beaches are cool.
The beaches are tight. The weather, dude, I cannot. I don't know how these people are doing it, dude. I cannot do this. I miss the IE. Like, I'm not joking. And it gets hot as fuck in the IE. Like, the wet, like the heat, it's only been like 80 degrees.
Right. Yeah.
But it's the humidity is fucking crazy for me. Like, it's hard to breathe out here for me.
Yeah.
At least in the IE, it's like 110 sometimes, but
Yeah,
like,
you're
it's
not-
not. If you're in the shade, you're fine. You know what I mean? It's the direct sunlight that fucks you up.
Yeah.
Here, doesn't matter where you're at.
Yeah.
Dude. You could be under, you could be in a forest.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like I'm just like this the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, shout out Puerto Rico, but your weather sucks.
Not for me.
And then it's like, it's hot and sunny, and then the next second it fucking starts raining.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what is this fucking weather,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's like super like tropical.
It's tropical.
Like that's what you envision like a tropic place to be, and that's you get it all here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The mosquitoes, the the rain. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to like experience, is what I'm saying. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And we also recommend trying out like the food. Like
The food is so good.
food
Dude.
is really good. Yeah.
The food is so good.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking frijoles that I realize they don't call fucking frijoles out here. What do you call them?
I don't know. What was it called?
Habichuelas?
Habichuelas.
Habichuelas.
Yeah.
They don't fucking call frijoles fucking frijoles.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's so crazy. But like their beans are so good, bro.
Yeah.
I be fucking them up out here.
Or like when I was ordering your food to go, they're like, ¿Cómo quieres los huevos? Y yo, estrellados. Or no, what is
Is
it?
that how you say scrambled?
Estrellados, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like it's estrellados like broken, like, so it's
Uh-huh.
like, and then he's like looking at me like crazy, and I was like, oh, revuelto, and he's like, oh, okay, revuelto's like this, and I think it's like when you're mixing the egg,
Uh-huh.
and then you make it, it's gonna be scrambled, but
Mhm.
I don't know, little things here and there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like trying to get used to that, like
Mhm.
their version of Spanish,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Also.
But the thing is, also coming here, there's a lot of English. Like you won't
Yeah,
have a
there's a
hard
ga-
time.
yeah.
It's pretty fucking easy.
Everybody speaks English here,
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because you'll see someone looking from like Ohio, and then they just be like, "Hola, amigo, cómo está?" Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy, dude. I like that though. Like it's super like diverse here.
very diverse.
So you don't know who's actually Puerto Rican and who's like a tourist. You know what I mean? Because you can see a white girl, and you're thinking like a tourist, like how you're saying from Ohio, but yeah, they start speaking Spanish. You're like, oh shit, they're
Yeah.
actually from here.
Yeah.
Or like a black dude,
Mhm.
but he's Puerto Rican. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
I
That's
think
just-
that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. It's really wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
How diverse it is out here. I didn't realize.
Yeah. And I really like we ended up doing this because it's our first time traveling together too. So I personally rate our traveling like 10 out of 10. I think when it only came with like Bianca, she was like I kind of wanted things like more on a time basis, but she also understood like we're all traveling for the first time. So but like I like traveling
Yeah.
with you guys. I don't mind traveling with you
Yeah,
guys.
this was
Like,
fun, dude. I
yeah.
had a good time. Yeah, I will say we'll probably plan things a little bit better
Yeah.
next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we were very like, we'll just go with the flow. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? But my girl at least is not go with the
Mhm.
flow. My girl is very like, we need a schedule.
Yeah.
And so are you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of surprised that we didn't make a schedule.
Yeah, and I mean, we kind of came to conclusion that it was like, me and Bianca were like, well, like, what do you want? And she's like, well, I don't.
They were trying to like
cater to each
cater
other,
to each other.
but we were both like, we don't.
like, yeah. Like nobody made a decision.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it was like, it ended up being like one of those things where like,
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah,
You
and
know?
I told her like for next time if she wants to make like a schedule, that's cool, and then I'll just like reinforce it and
Yeah,
be like, all right, guys,
edit
like
it
let's
if you
get
need
going,
to, yeah.
or like just
Or,
be
yeah.
like, hey guys, it's 8:30, like let's go, and then
Yeah.
you know shit like that, because I'm pretty good. Because I start getting a little anxious when the time's starting
Yes,
to come.
you
So I'm just
are.
like, all right, guys,
You
like,
do.
come on, like, just get out of here.
Yeah.
But
And I'm so like, me and Alexis are so like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm down.
they're just in the back, like chilling, just fucking.
Yeah. And it's them, like, you know, making all the decisions.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, sick. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
We're changing them. Like he just puts his arms up. You're wearing this outfit.
Changing our diapers and
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it was fun. Definitely would do it again. And I'm not just saying that. Like I actually had a lot of fun. And then the thing is, I also like that we kind of like it'd be cool like to structure it like where we have things to do, but also like that night where we went to like downtown. Let's just call it downtown Luquillo, like downtown Luquillo, and like just kind of like
We just wandered.
yeah, and then we just ran into like the
We
little
stumbled upon that fucking block party.
yeah, and then or like when we went and then like we got beers like when I told Sebastian, oh, go get me beer.
Uh-huh.
They're like containers, but like they were
Oh, yeah,
serving
yeah.
food, and then they had like live music.
That place was pretty
that shit was
sick,
fucking
dude.
sick. Yeah. So
And it was just like like we just went there. We were like originally gonna go to like a different bar, but then we were like,
we heard
let's-
music and we were
yeah.
like, wait, what is
What's that over there?
Yeah, and then we just and
we
that's
stumbled upon it. It was just
that's what I love,
yeah.
like stumbling upon things where you're like, oh shit, like
that was
this is really
tight
good.
actually. You
Yeah.
know what?
That night was pretty sick.
I think that one, yeah, that one was probably my favorite.
Because as much as like I was like tired by then, I was fucking tired, but I was like, it's like early, you know, like I didn't want to like do everything like say today or like yesterday. So I was like, let's just try to get as much done in like the first 2 days and the other couple days, you know.
That was like the first day, huh? Yeah.
I think it was like we had the first night here. What did we do the first night here?
Wasn't it that?
Like when we first got here? Because we got here what, Thursday?
Fuck. What did we do? You guys picked us up.
Right, we came here.
We came here.
Did we get?
Did we
food?
stay in?
Yeah, we did stay in the first night.
Oh,
Because
shit.
we ended up just buying snacks, and then we bought like 3 cases of beer, because
Oh,
the
you're
little
right.
fucking beers are like 10 ounces.
Dude, the beers, they're like this fucking big. So
yeah.
we're like,
And then when the
killing
girls
it.
saw us, they're like, yo, you guys are killing. I was like, bro, we just drank a 40 each. Like,
yeah, not even, bro. It was like
Yeah,
half a 40. Yeah.
And it looks like a lot, but no. Like water. If you guys are coming out here and you guys want to stay hydrated, drink medalla. Or was it medalla?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's that little, you guys probably seen it. It's a little gold can.
Medallan.
Yeah. So just,
That shit was like-
that'll keep you hydrated.
It's like, it's just water.
Yeah.
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 Killing it. Bro, I've been drinking them all day.
Yeah,
or like all weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Mhm.
all in all, dude, I had like a really good fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We're still going to hit up the beach. Today's our last day, actually,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
You guys are leaving tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. But
End of an era.
yeah, what did we do that day though? Like, so we did Thursday night. We stayed, hung out, drank beers, and then we didn't even get food, right? Oh yeah, we did. We went to McDonald's. We got fast food.
Was it that night?
That was the day I picked you guys up. And then Bianca's like, "Oh, dude, I'm really hungry," and I was like, "Fuck, let's just
Oh,
get
from
fast
the
food."
airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we stayed here because we were like, "Let's go to that gas station.
We went to
and
the
then,
market. Yeah.
And then we ended up like finding it there, and that's when
It's like right across the street, dude. We're like in a perfect spot.
Yeah,
I feel.
I really like this area.
Yeah.
And then what? Friday. That was the beach day. Friday was the night where we went out. Like we were on the
Turtle
beach.
went on a jet ski, dude,
Oh.
and almost died.
Yeah, dude. So it's my first time on a jet ski with Alexis, and then we were like, I was getting used to it, and then also like Alexis switched with me, and she was kind of having a hard time. Then we switched back, and I was like, oh, we got like 10 more minutes, and I'm over here thinking like I'm getting the hang of this. So like on the first couple turns, I was kind of going a little bit quicker, but then I got too confident, and right when I made a turn, I just fucking had to let go because we were falling off. I let go, and all I hear is, babe, and I'm like, fuck, and we just fell into the water, and I was like, God.
Jet ski turned over, all that shit.
Yeah, like it was just floating, and then like it was kind of like Survivor, because I was like going like this, and I felt like plastic, and I just grabbed it because it was like her glasses, and I felt Alexis, and I like pushed her up. But at the same time, I'm like, obviously we're going up
You're
because
sinking
of
the.
but we have the life jackets. But I was trying to like get her like, and then I'll go up. But then we got up, and she's like, "Fuck, let's get to the like." It was we didn't even talk. We were just like we kind of like looked at each other, and then we just fucking started like swimming. And then she was like, "I feel like we're not going anywhere," and I'm like, "Dude, we're gonna make it." And then we ended up like making it. I grabbed onto it. I got up, and then like I just ended up like just picking her up. And then like we sat down, and then we just fucking took off. But
It was funny, dude. Me and Bianca were like in the beach, or we were like in the water, but like at the beach.
yeah,
And me and Bianca were talking, and I remember just like looking over. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, that person just flipped off their jet ski.
you're like, look at that fucking idiot.
I'm like, this fucking moron, dude, just fell off his jet ski with his wife on him. And Bianca was like, do you think that was Turtle? And Alexis, I was like, nah. I was like, that wouldn't be them.
You gave me too much too much credit.
Sure enough, when they came back, they were like, yo, did you see his fault? Yeah.
I was all soaking
So
wet.
funny, dude.
Yeah, no. I don't like jet skis.
Yeah, I'm not a
Dude,
jet ski person either.
No.
Yeah, we were like, nah, we're cool on the jet skis. You guys do it.
It was a good experience though, but yeah, dude, this whole experience was sick. I really liked it. Spent my birthday here. About 32 now.
Disgusting, dude.
I know it's gross, but yeah, if anybody's looking to come to Puerto Rico, I would recommend coming to Luquillo. It's a like 40-minute drive from San Juan. It's it's chiller out here. It's cool, more local. If you guys like more local people,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, at first I'm like, damn, we're like away from the city, but this was a good idea, bro. I like it out here. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
really cool.
me too.
The local vibe I love, you know what I mean? And you can tell, like, the love kind of that the locals have for each other type shit.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think that might be it. Is there anything else you want to cover?
Yeah,
Puerto Rico was sick. Probably short episode. I mean, I don't know how long we've been spitting, but yeah, Puerto Rico's sick, guys. You guys should come. And,
Shout out fucking Puerto Rico and shit, fool.
dude.
Mamacita, dame un besito, mami. Ven
Yeah.
aquí.
You got a movie rec? Any local movies?
Oh shit, movie wreck of the week, dude. We'll do a Puerto
He said
Rican
Fast and the Furious. All of
Tokyo
them.
Drift.
Yeah, let's finish it up with movie
Yeah,
rec.
we'll do movie wreck. This week, in the spirit of Puerto Rico and the tropics and shit, we're gonna do movie wreck of the week is Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, hey, all right.
I just recently like rewatched this movie, dude, and I'm like, holy fuck,
That movie's crazy.
this movie is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And the fact that they like, you
That
know
they
what I mean?
did it.
That they did this.
Yeah.
Shout out Robert Downey Jr.
Blackface, racism.
It's so
like
crazy,
everything.
bro. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
It is
dog.
funny,
I love that movie
Yeah.
so much. So,
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder is movie wreck of the week.
That's it.
Let me know what you think if you haven't seen it.
All right, everybody. So hopefully everyone's having a good week, and you already know.
Dale.
Bye.
Okay, bye.